Hi everyone, I am Laurel de Villiers, one of the Accounting 1 lecturers in the Accounting 1 team. In this presentation, I will be sharing information with you which is specific to the Accounting 1 modules offered in the degree programs at Nelson Mandela University. The Accounting 1 team is made up of 5 academic staff members, each coordinating different Accounting 1 modules across both South and George campuses. We are dedicated and committed to assisting students to successfully complete their Accounting 1 studies and can be contacted on email. If you are studying the BCom accounting program, you should be registered for both a first semester and a second semester module for Accounting 1. RV 101 is the module code for Accounting 1, Semester 1, for students who are intending to continue with accounting into their second and or third year. This module lays a foundation for the first year, second semester modules in financial accounting, which are either RV 102 or RGV 102. RV 102 is the first year, second semester module introducing students to financial accounting and has been designed primarily for students who wish to become chartered accountants, while the RGV 102 has been designed primarily for students who wish to become professional accountants. You must register for either the RV 102 or RGV 102 second semester module. You may not register for both. There is another Accounting 1 Semester 1 module offered in the other degree programs. This module is called RNCV 111 and is for students who only require 1 year of accounting for their degree. If this module is completed in the first semester, then the Accounting second semester module that continues from it is RNCV 112. RNCV 111 and RNCV 112 are terminal modules. So if you complete them, but then later decide you wish to continue with Accounting 2 studies, you will have to do RV 101 and RV 102 or RGV 102. At Nelson Mandela University, we use a teaching model that has been praised by the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants as a benchmark for other accredited universities. The teaching model is made up of 3 major components: lectures, tutorials, and assignments, and it is imperative that you effectively make use of each component in order to be successful in your Accounting 1 module. The first one is the lecture. This is the main medium for transmitting accounting knowledge, and the focus is on understanding rather than simply learning the material. The second component is the tutorial. The tutorials are weekly small groups of approximately 25 students facilitated by senior accounting students. Here, the knowledge taught in the lecture is consolidated by you completing practice exercises and receiving feedback under the supervision of a senior accounting student. Attendance at tutorials is compulsory. The third component is the assignment. The assignments are practice exercises that you must complete yourself and which must be handed in on the prescribed dates. Assignment submission is also compulsory. An important skill for lifelong learning is self-assessment. You will be required to mark your assignment attempts against the solutions provided after submission deadline so that you can judge your progress. Students are encouraged to create study groups to discuss the issues that arise as you work through the weekly assignment exercises. It is important that each student makes effective use of all aspects of the teaching model in the order of that the components occur. In other words, first go through the lecture material, then attend the tutorial, then complete the assignments yourself. You will struggle to do the assignment if you have not been to the tutorial, and will not make effective use of the tutorial if you have not gone through the lecture material. The Accounting 1 modules make significant use of online learning platforms, so you will need to use a computer or laptop and/or your cell phone in order to participate fully in the modules. The first week of lectures will focus on teaching you how to make use of the online learning platform Moodle in order to access your learning materials. You may make use of the university computer labs if necessary, as well as the university Wi-Fi when you are on campus to access the internet. The iLearn or Moodle site for Accounting 1 for each module can be accessed on the student portal. Log in using your Nelson Mandela username and password that is given to you at registration, as well as the enrollment key which will be given to you by your lecturer when lectures begin. All course material as well as test and exam information is uploaded on the Moodle site, and students will be required to access this. Communication with students in Accounting 1 takes place using the University iLearn Moodle site as well as your student email account. So it is vital that you check the Moodle site and your student email account regularly. Principle-based teaching is done to encourage students to focus on understanding rather than simply learning. Lifelong learning is encouraged by surrounding students with learning resources and making it their responsibility to use them effectively to enhance their own learning experience. Many of these resources are not compulsory elements of the module, and this encourages students to select what they need as an individual in order to develop their own ability. Planning, being organized, and consistent hard work is key. You should plan to spend at least a minimum of 6 to 7 hours per week on your accounting module every week. This 6 to 7 hours includes working through the lecture material, participating in tutorials, attempting your assignments, and marking your assignment attempts when the solution is made available. Self-assessment, seeing what you have done wrong and then figuring out why you got it wrong, is important. For additional assistance, we offer weekly voluntary discussion classes as well as supplemental instruction. A positive attitude will add considerably to students' success. A negative attitude often comes when you fall behind with the work and struggle to catch up. Throughput rates in Accounting 1 are generally between 70 and 80%, so there is more chance for success than failure, but success will only come from consistent hard work. Some frequently asked questions in accounting are, number 1, will I cope if I have not done matric accounting? And the answer is yes, you will cope. The Accounting 1 module at Nelson Mandela University is designed for both students who have and have not done accounting at school. The pace of the work is fast, especially for students who have never done accounting. Students who have a background in accounting will be at an advantage initially, but with consistent hard work, those that have not done accounting can definitely cope, and they sometimes even do better than those that have done accounting previously. Number 2, what are the textbook and stationery requirements for Accounting 1 at Nelson Mandela University? For the RV 101, RV 102 and RGV 102 modules, the prescribed textbook is Introductory Accounting 2024 edition. The prescribed textbook for the RNCV 111 and RNCV 112 modules is Accounting for Non-Accountants 2024 edition. The textbook takes the form of a workbook and consists of notes about a topic and lecture examples. Lecture examples are designed to be worked through by the lecturer during the lectures together with the students to enable students to apply knowledge and develop skill. Some of the lecture examples require students to complete sections of the answer during lectures in order to encourage students to become actively involved in their own learning. For this reason, it is not advisable that you purchase a previous year's edition of the textbook. The books are supplemented with assignment and tutorial exercises, which are made available on the Accounting One Moodle sites. The book is used for both first and second semester Accounting One modules, so only one book needs to be purchased for the whole year. The prescribed textbook can be purchased from Van Skyk Bookstore. Weekly assignments can be done on A4 lined exam pad paper. No special accounting paper is necessary. A calculator is a necessity. A cell phone may not be used as a calculator in a test or exam. A financial calculator is required in semester 2. The financial calculator we use is the Sharp EL738. During the module, it is advisable to spend some time reading financial articles when time allows. As you progress through your studies, an up-to-date knowledge about current affairs becomes more and more important. We further recommend that you visit the websites regularly of SAICA, SAIPA, and Accountancy SA for relevant and up-to-date information about financial reporting issues. As aspiring graduates, you are required to be able to demonstrate within a supported environment the ability to take decisions, act ethically and professionally, and justify your decisions and actions drawing on appropriate ethical values, codes of conduct, and practices prescribed within an organization. This requires that you act with integrity, one of the 6 values that Nelson Mandela University aspires to. As aspiring professional accountants, your behavior at university is an opportunity for you to demonstrate moral and ethical behavior. We remind you that professional accountants are required to uphold ethical principles and to act with honesty, integrity, accountability, and trustworthiness. So what do you need to do? Number 1, take part in the first year Success at Mandela program. Events in this program provide a critical link between high school and first year university and are designed to help build a support network, access campus resources, and understand the intellectual expectations of university. Research indicates that students who participate in orientation programs settle into university life more quickly than those who don't. They are more likely to stay in their courses, and they also perform better academically. So make full use of this important opportunity. Number 2, check your student email account regularly for correspondence about your modules. Email is the university's recommended mode of communication with students, and it is therefore your responsibility to check your student email to ensure that you do not miss out on important information sent to you about your modules. Number 3, participate in your modules from the first week of lectures and ensure that you do not fall behind. And finally, purchase your prescribed textbooks as soon as you can. The textbook guides the teaching and the learning of the curriculum in each subject, and without it, you could fall behind, which will affect the quality of your performance. Each of your modules will provide you with a module guide and indicate what their prescribed textbooks are. Remember that success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. I wish you everything of the best for your studies in the coming year.